I'm Manny, the movie guy from TFC. But first, let's first say good evening to our press and media vloggers from the US and Canada. Good evening, magandang gabi po everyone. And of course, good morning, magandang umaga po to our very special guest from Manila. And good day to all who are tuning in from different parts of the world, watching us live stream on the following Facebook pages: the Filipino channel, TFC Asia, TFC US, TFC Middle East, TFC Europe, TFC Australia, New Zealand, and the Pacific, Star Hunt, Pinoy Big Brother, and Star Magic Philippines. So hello everyone! At para pasayahin po tayo ngayon, we have the talented singer, songwriter Lian Kyla, who will be singing the theme of the film Connected called Saya. Here's Miss Lian Kyla.
When I look in your eyes, see 1,000 versions of goodbye. Don't even wanna try. And when you smile, it's like I've known you for a while, dancing to your gaze. Body wanna bay. What is this feeling? What is this feeling? Saya. When I'm alone, I start dreaming of us. Crazy to believe this means more than what it seemed. What is this feeling? This feeling when I'm with you, it's still good to be true. Ang saya, 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 saya. Ang saya, saya. What is this feeling? What is this feeling? To be true. Saya, 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 saya. Ang saya, saya. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-dum-bum-bum. To be true. Saya, 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 saya. Ang saya, saya, saya.
And thank you. I love the song. Sorry, my Microsoft. Love the song by Lian Kayla. Say Yeah by Lian Kayla. Thank you so much. And now let's meet the talented cast and director of Connected. Once again, it's Star Magic's very first foray into making movies, and good gracious, what a debut. Let's begin with the man behind the film, the creative mind behind teenage hits like Vincent, Kat, and James, James and Pat and Dave, finally found someone, and just the way you are, Direct Theodore Boborol. Direct.
Hi, Manny. Thank you for hosting our Mediacon. And of course, I want to greet everyone Good morning and good evening, especially sa mga global press na nandito at sa mga kapamilya sa nanonood worldwide.
Thank you so much, Direk. And next we have Gail Banawis as Finn. Miss Gail?
Hello, Sir Manny. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone, especially to our TFC family worldwide and to our Kapamilya Global Press. But to everyone locally, hi. Thank you for waking up to watch us.
Thank you so much, Gail. And now we have Ralph Malibunas, who plays Jen in the film. Miss Ralph.
Me and hello po sa inyong lahat na nandito pong press. And syempre sa TFC Global, sa lahat po ng nanonood dyan, hello po, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, lahat na po. Hello po.
And now we have Rocky, who plays Rocky, Chico Alicaya. Mr. Chico.
Hi Sir Manny, kumusta? And hello, good morning and good evening sa lahat ng kapamilya world natin and to all the press. Thank you for coming and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy.
Thank you so much, Chico. And now we have Richard Juan, who plays Sky. Hello, Mr. Richard.
Hello, hi, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good to see you all today. Thank you so much for being here today. And of course, everyone out there, thank you so much for the support, and I'm excited to talk to all of you guys.
We're all excited to talk to you guys as well. And next we have Miss Amanda Zamora, who plays Sandy. Miss Amanda.
So, good morning and good evening, everyone. Thank you for being with us here today. It's our second Mediacon, and we're really excited to answer all the questions. So, thank you for being with us today.
And then we have Kobe Brown as Topher. Kobe.
Magandang umaga, magandang tanghali, magandang hapon, magandang gabi sa lahat ng mga kapamilya, to all the press watching. Thank you for giving us your time today and we hope to answer all your questions.
And last but not the least, we have Andy Abaya as Gabby. Miss Andy?
Everyone, hi Sir Manny. Good day po sa inyong lahat. And hello to all the press, to all our kapamilya from around the world. I hope you guys enjoy this Mediacon and I hope you get to know more about our film Connected Movie. Thank you.
Thanks, Miss Andy, and we are excited to know more about the film. So without further ado, let us proceed to the Mediacon proper, since we have our media friends with their questions. And since I am part of the press, also filing this as a story for ABS-CBN News, may I ask the very first question, please? And I'd like to address this to Direct Ted Boborol. Direct Ted, two parts ng question ko. First, with there already being a good amount of romantic comedies in the market, how does Connected set itself apart from the rest of the gang?
Wow, thank you for your wonderful question, Sir Manny. But I think the most glaring difference is the fact that my cast is composed of former housemates of Big Brother, and so it's very interesting to see their transformation from reality TV stars to legit film stars. And yun, and siguro yung characterization din nila, we base it on their characters were based on their real life personalities, because before we concocted the story, the writer Rose Colindres and I did a one-on-one in-depth interview with them, and based on our interviews where we found out their dreams, their deepest darkest secrets, their life stories, dun nag-create ng original story si Rose Colindres. I think it's also not usual na yung mga youth rom-coms ay based on Gen Z characters or Zoomers, kasi before millennial pa, ngayon may bago na. Tumatanda na ako, Gen Z or Zoomers na sila. And thankful ako dun sa in-depth interviews namin, because may nakuha kaming mga issues that they are currently experiencing. And so parang yung love story sila naging unique and naging more relatable and grounded, because we got their real life personal issues too. So in a way, inspired tong story ng pelikulang to sa mga love stories din ng mga cast ko.
Oh, so we'll get to learn some of the deepest, darkest secrets of the cast members.
Ano lang, slight semblance lang. Hindi naman yung totally real.
Now, here's a follow-up question though. How do you hope Connected will connect to the global audience?
Ayun, yun yung pinakamaganda dun sa in-depth interview na yun. Dahil sa mga issues na nakuha namin na pinagdadaanan ng Gen Z, I can't be specific because I don't want to spoil the story. But yeah, even if our movie is like sobrang kilig and love story and rom-com, nasa mold siya ng rom-com genre, we tackled issues on mental health, on being woke in this age and time, and siguro yung spectrum ng identity natin. Lahat ng mga to issues ng mga Gen Zers or Zoomers as we call them. And so even if hindi ka local audience, makaka-relate pa rin yung global audience kasi lahat naman ng youth pinagdadaanan tong mga issues na to ngayon. So yun yung pinaka-hope ko. And at the same time, kahit naman sa mga hindi Gen Z, kahit sa mga Gen X tulad ko, hindi pala ako millennial, or kahit sa mga baby boomers, lahat naman tayo, dumaan tayo sa pagiging baget, sa pagiging teenager. So lahat ng mga first love, first heartbreak, yun, lahat yun na-experience natin. So may bagong bihis man ngayon because they already live in the social media generation, yung feeling and yung parang resonance ng mga love stories sila, for sure makaka-relate pa rin lahat.
Well said, Direct. It's relatable whether you're Gen Z or Gen Y or whatever. I would not reveal what I am. But what I do now, let's call our members of the press. The first stop is DJ Marlino from San Diego, California, from Mix Network. Hello, DJ Marlino.
Hey, how's it going there, Manny? Let's get the camera on. I can't seem to turn it on. I think the host had turned it off, but let's try to get that fixed really quick. But I can start off really quickly. First off, congratulations to the entire cast. This is exciting to be a part of this. And with Mix, we are here to celebrate the next generation of Filipino artists, creatives, and filmmakers. And so we are definitely here to support. And I know our mixers around the world will be excited to watch this film in a couple days, actually, July 22. So here's my first question. I have 3 short ones I want to ask you guys. So I'm just going to open it up to the whole entire cast here. But as we know, Star Magic is celebrating its 30th anniversary, and they're doing it big. We have the Star Magic Beyond the Stars tour that is coming here to the States. That is happening next month. And now, of course, this first featured film. So when you got the call that you would be featured in this film, describe what you guys were feeling and the thoughts that were running through your head at that time. Who's brave enough to answer that one?
Yes, this is open for the entire cast. And
Ako po. Hello, DJ Marlino. Thank you for the question. When I got the call na I was gonna be part of this film and everything, syempre naman, I was super excited. But at the same time, back then, before I really was an overthinker. So I just had all these thoughts in my head, like, oh no, am I gonna do good in this film? I deserve to be here. We had an interview with Directed. I was super nervous to do that with him. And that's something that was ruining me at first. But then, everyone, especially Direct, made everyone feel very comfortable. And in the end, I just enjoyed the whole process of all of it. So super happy and such a blessing to be part of this project, Star Magic Studios' first ever movie po.
And Gail, you're smiling. You want to add to that one really quick?
Oh, sure, DJ Marlino. Actually, I felt the same as Kobe as well, but there's a lot of pressure because a lot of us are new to this industry. So it's like, can we really uphold the status or the level of Star Magic, right? But then I have to keep reminding myself that Direct Lauren really handpicked every single one of us. So for him to believe in us means that we have something special, and it's up to us to really bring that magic to the screen.
And I love that answer too. And I think, when you think about it, in the movie, it also talked about stepping outside of your comfort zone. And so that kind of leads to my next question, going from PBB housemates to then now this featured film. I mean, how easy was it to cross over? And this is open to everyone as well. Let's see. I'm going to pick someone. Chico, go ahead. There, see, perfect.
Hi, how are you? So, DJ Marlino. It wasn't that easy, as I can say. It was quite hard for me. I don't know with the others, but I think kasi when I think of it, na yung na-handpick na kami, I thought about my studies kasi pagkatapos ng PBB was hard for me to adjust from reality show to to acting. So it took me months to get back to where I am. I needed to recharge, but I couldn't because pandemic was so hard that time. And, you have to go to RT-PCR, this and that, the whole process. But but I'm thankful for Star Magic for giving us all the workshop with especially Derek Ryan. It gave me the focus that I need. It gave me that, this is work, and when this is work, all you have to do is like focus and put the goal. So I think that helped me so much with my craft. And even though I'm a newbie, like even if I overthink like, oh, you're a newbie, you're new to this, parang it helped me na, you know what, just ask the director. Of course, I directed. Ask the director and reread your script. And if you have so many questions, then be free because you're new. So yeah, I think it really helped me a lot, the workshops.
That's great. Thank you so much. And then, with the pandemic, we've been in this situation for the past 2 years. I think it's almost 2.5 years now, kind of going on to that. I think one thing that showed us during the pandemic is how connected we really are, right? When things were shut down, we relied on live streams, we relied on text messages, things like that to communicate. So I want you guys to think of this and actually fill in the blank here. With this movie Connected, I hope to blank. So I'm going to open that up to Amanda, and let's see, I'm going to pick, let's pick Richard. So Amanda and Richard. So you're answering, you're filling in the blank here is with this movie Connected, I hope to.
With this movie Connected, I hope to open the eyes of a lot of people for a lot of social issues that a lot of people might not realize a lot of people are going through. Because we, like what Direct Ted said earlier, we tackle a lot of different types of issues. There, we have LGBT stuff. We also have a little bit about mental health. So these are some major things that, some people might go through it, but others don't. And people that don't go through it, they'll be like, oh, there's nothing wrong about that. But the thing is, there are a lot of these stuff that's going through, and a lot of people go through that, especially during the pandemic when you're all by yourself at home, no one to support you, no one to go socialize with, no one to really talk to. These things kind of like further enhance or kind of like make things more difficult for people that are going through this kind of stuff. So with this movie, I hope that this is the time where people will kind of like open their eyes again and realize that, hey, there are these social issues that are going on in this world that we should probably work together and tackle them so that we all spread more love and become more together, I guess. And again, the world is healing again. So hopefully we will all enjoy the movie and yeah.
All right, go ahead, Amanda.
Aside from the social issues, I would like to say that with this movie Connected, I want people to understand that different personalities, that despite people having different personalities, there's still a possibility to connect, because I think that's the reality of life. Just like the characters we have here in our movie, even though it's similar to our own personalities, it's very different. And I don't think that just because people are different, they should clash. And that's also similar to us in the house when we were in PBB, like what Derek said, what sets us apart. I think we have a connection and we're able to make people happy. I think that's what's important.
It's amazing. From all of us from Mixed, thank you and congratulations to all of you guys. Excited to see the movie. I've been a new Filipino movie junkie. I've watched like too many, so definitely excited to watch the film on the 22nd. So thanks again, guys.
Oh, thank you so much, DJ Marlino. And we always love new Filipino movie junkies. So watch more Filipino movies. And also, by the way, before we go to the next press, I just want to say that Jen and Finn connected. Mediacon is trending. So yay! So it's fantastic. That's great, 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 great news. So after DJ Marlino, we go to DJ Ryan Orlando from Toronto, Canada. He's from Pinoy Vibes World. Hello, DJ Ryan.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening to Canada and good evening, good morning, Philippines and worldwide. Hi, Manny. How are you?
Hello.
Yeah, 100% good vibes itong movie na to talaga, and definitely papanoorin naman dito sa Canada yan. Mapapasay, yeah, talaga. And I have a question for Chico Alicaya and Amanda Zamora. Hi.
Hi, DJ Ryan.
DJ Ryan.
Hi.
How are
Since
you?
Tour Magic with DJ Ryan Carlos made your talents and personalities elevated into a higher level, ngayong not too much constricted na at pwede lumabas, pero ingat pa rin, what dream location or country you want to do a project with each other kung papipiliin kayo after this movie?
I think, first of all, we'll be blessed again. So I think kahit saan. But to be specific, too much. For kahit saan sa Philippines or maybe Japan, because I've always wanted to go to Japan or Korea. So yeah.
How about Amanda?
I think I would say Paris because I think that symbolizes love and romance, and just like what we're doing here in the movie, we want to be able to make people feel something through me and Chico's connection.
Wow, thank you so much for that answer, Chico and Amanda. And also, is it okay if I would ask both of you if
Sure.
to describe each one of you out of camera, kung ano yung relationship na connected kayo? How do you connect yourself with each other? Are you still connected out of showbiz?
Yeah, to be honest, we're really spontaneous. Bigla-biglaan lang, like there's no plan. Like the next day, either siya might chat or either ako might chat. We're like, hey, are you busy? Hey, are you busy? Or hey, I'm out. So parang ganun. So that's one thing I like about Amanda, is because like parang biglaan lahat, and then yun yung parang unexpected na darating siya or unexpected na I'll see her. So yeah, it's really nice, and yeah, we're pretty much connected.
And Amanda, is it?
Yes, and
is it the
besides
same?
that, I always mention how I'm amazed how we're able to get along despite the age gap. Because I think like Chico being a little bit older than me, he might have more life experiences and whatnot. But then we really click and we really get along even outside the shooting scene.
Yeah, and gusto marinig yung mga fans ninyo. For sure, tuwan-tuwa sila. So thank you so much, Chico and Amanda from Pinoy Vibes World.
Thank you, DJ
We
Ryan.
support you 100%. Thank you, TFC.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, DJ Ryan Orlando from Toronto, Canada. And there's another trending, by the way, the Quadrilla Globally Connected. So yay again. So that's fantastic. So it's trending globally. So that's fantastic. Once again, thank you to DJ Ryan Orlando. Next, we have Coco Martini. Mr. Coco, please turn on your audio and video. And Coco is from Toronto, Canada, from Pinoy Vibes World, Toronto. Hello, Coco. Good evening.
Hello, Manny. Long time no see.
Long time no see. You have questions?
Yeah, congratulations, Direct. And then sa cast ng Connected, trailer pa lang, Connected na kagad ang mga nanonood, panalo na kagad. Okay, my question is for Gail Banawis.
Hi, Sir Coco.
Hi, Gail. Hi. Given a chance to do a solo movie, anong role or character ang gusto mong gampanan?
That's actually a really good question. Usually, yung sinasabi ko kontrabida. But now that I think about it, if I look back at all the other roles I had, I'm usually ingressera or someone that's a bit kalog. So those are things I'm comfortable with. Pero I think a big challenge would have to be someone that has to speak fluent Tagalog. Kasi I'm born and raised in the States. So that would be a big challenge. But also one that has a more dramatic character. Because doing Connected, having to beat Finn was a big challenge for me in the sense that she has a lot of dramatic scenes. And I'd like to dive more into that.
Abangan namin yan.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Gail. And my second question is for Ralph. Hi, Ralph.
Oh,
Hi. Dito sa film na Connected, anong good vibes na message ang pwede mo makonect na matututunan ng mga manonood?
po siguro yung kinakabahan ako. Siguro po yung good vibes na pwede ko pong ma-share is ko po kasi sobrang funny po talaga siya and sobrang nakakatawa. And sobrang kengkoy niya. And for sure, marami talagang makaka-relate sa kanya, lalo na yung mga masa, lalo na yung mga kababayan natin all around the world. And hopeless romantic din po talaga.
Nakita ko nga sa trailer, ang ganda eh. Nakakatuwa. Kaka-good vibes. Yun.
Oo. Pero abangan niyo po yun. Marami pa po.
Yeah, abangan namin yan. Excited na kami dito sa Toronto. Yan.
Thank you po.
Maraming salamat and congratulations sa inyo. Thank you, Manny and TFC. Thank you.
Salamat always. Salamat always, Coco and Ralph. Just wanted to give the world good vibes. So that's fantastic. Maraming salamat, Ralph. Now up next, we have Jose Joey Omila from Tampa, Florida. Joey is from Pinoy at iba pa. Hello, Joey. Where is Mr. Joey? Do you have your camera and audio on? There he is.
Hello everyone.
Welcome.
Hello, Manny, and hello, Direct. I just want to tell you guys, I mean, when I saw the preview, ABS contacted me yesterday that I would be here. I was so enthused in order to promote the movie so fast, especially to the Filipino American teenagers, because it was so much fun, just the thriller. I can imagine what the movie will be. And then as I got the press release from ABS-CBN and I read the synopsis, I said, this will relate tremendously to the Filipino American. By the way, how many are Filipino Americans here? All from the Philippines? Oh, there's one, Gail. And two, Kobe. Okay, that's great because I have 45 Filipino American dancers here doing folk dances from the Philippines. You can imagine, I'm going to make sure that they're all going to watch the movie, whether they have I Want TFC or TFC ITV, they have to tell their parents because this is something. I just hope that the Direct, I don't know, Direct Ted, if you're going to do some English subtitle to it, because I will promote it as an English, Tagalog English, Taglish movie, but just watching the trailer, they don't have to understand it because as you guys have been talking about, they can relate to it, what's happening today. And it's so timely that this movie is coming out because at this season where everybody's just trying to come out from this pandemic, and then more pandemic seems to be coming into America, but they couldn't care less. And when they see this movie, you can just imagine the upliftment of the millennials, the young millennials. I mean, definitely, it's a must to be watched. So I congratulate you all. So my question is, I'll move it to Gail. And Gail, what was the best experience you had in making the movie?
The best experience. I would have to say the times when directed had to make me really cry. Because that's honestly when I felt the most vulnerable and genuine. And it's when you're pretty much beaten up to your core, na wala ka ng choice, you have to be honest. And I feel like that's the most honest acting that you can give.
Wonderful, yeah. And my next question is related to Andy Abaya. Andy, could you tell me if you were given the opportunity, if you were given the opportunity to invite all the millennial teens to watch this movie, what would you say to them to entice them to come and see it?
Okay. So, to everyone, this movie po kasi, it really imparts a lot of lessons. It really raises awareness on certain issues that our society faces. And I know with our characters, we have different personalities where a lot of people can relate to. And where a lot of people can learn from as well. So I would really encourage everyone to watch this film, especially the youth, because I feel like we're all boxed with standards that we don't have to meet. And just watching this movie would keep encouraging us to just be ourselves and to just, stay genuine and true to everyone around us.
Absolutely. I think you said it right. Thank you, Gail, and thank you, Andy, and thank you to all the
Thank
cast.
you,
And
Thank you,
good
Joey.
po.
luck on behalf of Pinoy at Iba Pa, Florida. Congratulations. And Direct, thank you. More movies like this, huh? We need to really uplift all the teenagers. There's a lot going on. We have depression and we had suicidal and all that because of the
Oh,
internship at home. So this movie will really, so make
yeah.
more. And Manny, thank you. It's nice to meet you, Manny. Thank you. Goodbye,
Thank you,
Thank you
Sir
guys.
so
Joey.
Love you.
Thank
much.
you.
And just to clarify the answer, Directed, you said that the film will have English subtitles, right?
Yes, that's correct, Manny. We will
Yeah.
have English subtitles. And the issues you mentioned, they are in the movie.
Perfect. Good, good, good. That's great to hear. So thank you again, Joey, and thank you, Directed, for clarifying that. Next, we have DJ Owen from Vancouver, Canada. DJ Owen is from Pinoy Vibes World, Vancouver, Canada. Hello, DJ Owen, and please make sure you turn on your audio and video, please.
Can you hear me
Oh, there you
now?
are.
There you
Hello,
go. Yeah.
DJ Owen, and
Hi, good morning. Good morning, guys. How are you? Congratulations pala sa inyo. And for sure, mag-hit talaga itong film ninyo. And we're all excited here in Canada. And my question actually for Ralph.
Hello po.
Hi, Ralph. How are you?
Sobrang saya ko po.
That's good. Good, actually. I've seen your vlog in France before you enter PBB. Napakasipag na itong bata na to and very humble talaga. And that's why you're blessed. Actually, lahat naman kayo blessed talaga. And actually, my question is, what motivates you to work hard?
So, naiiyak na po ako. Ayun, DJ Owen, nagpapamotivate po sa akin para mag work hard pa po. For me po yung mama ko po talaga.
Yeah.
Dahil naging single parent po siya sa amin and kaya bumabawi po talaga ako and sinisipagan ko po talaga always sa lahat po ng ginagawa ko. And gusto ko po talagang maging proud po siya sa akin kasi sorry.
It's okay.
Iniwan ko po siya dun sa France. So uwi po talaga ako sa kanya and ginagawa ko po talaga yung best ko po para ayun po kasi nga iniwan ko po siya dun sa France. So kailangan ko po talaga mong work hard dito sa Pinas dahil hindi naman po talaga madaling umuwi basta-basta po dito. So hindi ko po talaga sinasayang yung mga opportunities po na binibigay po sa akin dito sa Pilipinas. Kaya ayun po.
For sure naman, proud si mom sa'yo. Napakabait mong bata. I have another question. If you were given a chance to do a solo project, nakikinig din mga bossing dyan, what is your dream role actually and why?
Po para sa akin kasi parang nakikita lang din po ako ng mga ibang tao sa nakakatawa palagi. So parang gusto ko din po itry yung drama, yung more on iyak po talaga and yung mga heavy scene po talaga na puro iyak, puro talagang gano'n. So gusto ko po talaga siyang ma-experience kasi para sa akin, ayun nga po, itong Connected po is rom-com po. So for me parang hindi naman po sa nadalian, parang part na rin po talaga siya kasi sa akin dahil paborito ko po yung rom-com. So gusto ko lang din po makita ng mga tao na kaya ko din umiyak. Kanina muntik na ako umiyak. Pero napigilan natin, nasa Mediacon tayo. So ayun po, yun po yung dream role ko po. Kahit ano po, kahit bida, kahit sidekick, walang maliit or malaki. Basta kung ano po yung ibigay po sa akin na project, go po ako dyan.
Thank you so much, Ralph, and good luck sa career mo. Good luck sa movie nyo. And for sure, panonoorin talaga namin yan dito sa Canada. We're gonna support you guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye.
DJ Owen. And Ralph, you don't doubt na you will be a good dramatic actor. You almost made us cry with your love for your mom. So fantastic. Anyway, thank you.
Umaga.
Aw. Next, we have Nikki Arambulo from Los Angeles, California. Arambulo Live. Unfortunately, Nikki cannot be with us tonight, but she has a couple of questions, and I will read them for her. Her first question is for Kobe Brown and Andy Abaya. So, guys, here's the question. With your love team beginning in Pinoy Big Brother and now continuing to grow on screen with your first film, how has the connection between the two of you off screen strengthened through doing all of these projects together?
Hi po. Well, for me, our connection's always been really good. The relationship that we have off screen and on screen, professionally din po, it's been really strong. But I think sa project nito, may mga bagong hamon. Sa amin po, our first crying scenes together, our characters don't really like each other, so it was a bit of a struggle. But I can say off screen, sobrang, like, I could see how sobrang supportive ni Andy sa akin. I mean, we're both very supportive of each other, and we always push each other in all of our scenes together. And when it comes to work, we make sure to give our best in everything that we do po. So I would say after this project, our chemistry, our relationship got even stronger.
Oh, you agree, Andy?
Yeah, I agree. And to add to that, I also believe na the reason why it's so easy for us to have that chemistry on screen is that because we're comfortable with each other, and we both know how much we want to be in this industry, how much we really want to succeed in this industry. It's been both of our dreams since before, and now we're doing it, and even better because we're doing it together. And having that kind of having the same goal really helps us and pushes us even more to continue to motivate each other and support each other. And we can, because of that support and motivation, we get to apply that when we have scenes and sequences on screen.
Oh, good answer. Now, Andy, there's a follow-up question for both of you guys, actually. What did you guys learn from each other through your working with each other in the past? Kobe,
Go.
I didn't know. Wait, I need to think about this. What did we learn about each other?
Okay, Andy?
I guess what I learned about Kobe is because it was like our first time in Connected Movie. It was our first time doing heavy scenes, dramatic scenes together. And I guess that's when I really saw how vulnerable he is and how certain things would really, make him cry, make him let all those emotions out. So it was kind of the first time na I would see na there are certain things about him na really hurt his feelings. And because nga sa film na ginawa namin, we had to put those emotions out. And yeah.
Oh, what about you, Kobe? What did you learn from Andy?
I mean, nakita ko kung gaano siya mahusay niya. Especially when it comes to those hard scenes, she really prepared. I mean, I've never seen her. I mean, before this, I've never seen her do like a crying scene or anything like that. I mean, sa TV lang I saw, but in person, I've never seen it. And I saw her preparations and everything. So I can say that kahit anong scene po, sobrang prepared niya all the time. Yun.
Oh, we can wait to see that magic on screen, by the way. Now, Nikki has another question, and this one is going to Richard Juan. You've been in the industry for quite some time now and have experience working on many different projects, from modeling, hosting, acting, etc. What other things would you like to accomplish in your career, Richard?
Oh wow. That's actually a funny question because I think I was just talking to Amanda last night or the other night how I've pretty much done a lot of things in this industry and very blessed to have all these opportunities to even do some projects also regionally. So I mean for this movie, syempre, first of all, thank you so much Direct Lauren, Direct Ted, and Star Magic for having me being part of this. And of course the cast also for kind of like welcoming me into this little clique that you guys have. But so I guess to answer the question, what else do I want to do? Honestly, a lot of things. Like I guess especially more regional projects. I mean, the world right now is all about collaborating, about working with different teams around the world. I mean, here in Star Magic, here in ABS-CBN, of course, Shempe, for example, like the Broken Marriage Vows and all that. Those are collabs with the Korean counterparts and all that. So hopefully, maybe one day I'll get to do something along those lines also. Maybe also do more projects maybe regionally also. Before the pandemic started, I was working in Hong Kong, Thailand, Singapore for different types of projects. So I wish that once the world is even more opened up, I can do those more of those again. At the same time, probably behind the camera stuff, I really enjoy doing that also. Direct Ted knows this when we were shooting this. I was asking them questions. Sorry, Direk, medyo kulit ako nung time na yan, but I just also wanted to learn all of that too. So, because myself right now, I have my own video production and also digital media agency called 28 Squared Studio. So it kind of like all ties in everything together. So I mean, again, I'm the type of person that really likes to keep working, experimenting, new stuff. So yeah, I think that answers the question. A lot of new things I still want to experience, and both in front of the camera, but also behind the camera.
Oh, thank you so much, Richard. Good luck on all of your career goals, okay? And then now after we have Edith Andres from Los Angeles. She's from Balita Media Incorporated. Hello, Miss Edith, and please turn your camera and audio on, and welcome.
Hi, welcome everyone. Good morning there and good afternoon here in Los Angeles. And first of all, I'd like to congratulate the group, because I think the Connected is very timely after, things that happen in the entire world. Now, Connected, we're starting to connect again. And then, for all the cast, you're so blessed because right away you were given this chance. So now for my question is, I would like to direct this question to Andy. Andy, how did you prepare for this particular project?
Hi, Miss Edith. So nice to meet you, po. I guess it was a challenge for me preparing for my role and preparing for this project, because it was mentioned na directed set characters that are close to our personalities. But then for me, it was different because my character, si Gabby, she was completely different from me, Andy. So I really had to do a lot of characterization with Gabby. I had to put up stories about her, more traits about her where I can relate to, because if I would just rely on her being a geeky wallflower or a nerd or an insecure person, it would be hard for me. So I really had to dig deep onto my traits that I can apply with Gabby's traits then.
Thank you, Andy. I think parang nakaka-excite siya na. Anyway, my next question is directed to Amanda. Amanda, can you give us a glimpse of how this rom-com, this movie will excite your audience, especially globally?
In terms of excitement, I think it's because of the generation gap, to be honest. Because I know that, let's say, boomers, they don't agree with some of the beliefs of our generation. But the fact that Star Magic is launching a movie that focuses on a lot of issues at the same time, I think it will open their eyes and it will give them a new perspective when it comes to different things. And just like what Derek mentioned, even issues such as gender identity, those are things that are coming up in the movies today. But I think what makes us different is that like we're on some cast instead of like just two people starring in the movie. So I guess that's what makes it exciting. The fact that we're so many, but each of our roles are equally significant.
Yeah, and then like it looks like it's very relevant at this time. And then yung generations ng natin now, even though this generations basically there's like differences, but still connected, just like the title of this rom-com. So congratulations to everyone. Thank you, Manny. Congratulations, directed from Los Angeles Balita Media Incorporated.
Salamat po. Thank you so much, Miss Edith. But before we move to the next press member, Director, I just have one quick question. Tell the viewers, tell us what got you really interested? What got you interested in making the film, making Connected? What was your main interest in creating that?
Well, of course, when this was offered to me, I really felt blessed because they told me it's the first movie of Star Magic Studios. So dun pa lang yun yung pinaka-motivation ko on a career level because they gave me this trust to launch these stars. And then eventually, ang pinaka-ano ko po, Manny, is basically, inaano ko yung calling ko as a director. What's really my calling? Minsan tinatanong ko anong purpose ko, why I'm directing. And then I realized based on my filmography that it's really to fulfill the dreams of new stars. Because yung filmography ko, it's always me launching new actors. From the TV shows I did, like JM and The Guzman and Angelito, Andrea Brillantes in Annalisa, and even Barbie Imperial na Araw Gabi, and even the movies, the love themes that I launched, parang nandun napunta yung career ko. So parang feeling ko, yun yung pinaka-motivation ko, parang perfect fit kami ng Star Magic Studios because this time I'm also again trying to fulfill the dreams of these PBB housemates. And coincidentally, I was also part of the final interview of the PBB casting. So sobra siyang and naging judge pa ako sa isang weekly task nila nung season nila. So sabi ko parang yun yung pinaka-interesting for me. And at the same time, ang gusto ko dito talaga is while it's a rom-com and it might be like sabi nga ni Ralph dun sa character niya, rom-com cliches nandito, but we nag-involve kami ng social issues. We try to make it grounded and more real and relatable para it's positive, it's optimistic. The movie's positive and optimistic, but beyond that, sa surface nun, may mga social issues kaming kinalkal na hopefully will stick and resonate with everyone.
Oh, thank you so much, Director. So it's a rom-com with something to say. That's perfect. I love that. And then next we have Adrian. We're moving on to the next press member. Adrian Pangilinan from San Diego, California. Adrian is from San Diego Filipino Cinema and the Film Collective. Welcome, Adrian, and please turn on your microphone and audio. Perfect. Thank you.
Hello, thank you so much for the very beautiful introduction. And hello, everyone. Advanced congratulations on the movie. And also congratulations on being a part of this launching project for Star Magic. This question is actually for everyone. My original question got asked. Great question, by the way. But the question that I want to ask now is, so at some point, y'all worked really hard to get to where you're at. So we're gonna actually take this back just a little bit. So if each and every one of you guys can talk about the importance of hard work and resiliency to get to where you're at, especially for everyone that's watching, that is dreaming to get to where you're at this day. Hopefully that made sense. Richard, would you like to start?
Yeah, I think that question is made for me in a way. I think that really, what you said about resilience, about really fighting for something that you really want to do is really the epitome of my whole career, I guess, to a certain extent. Because for the longest time, I would say like I really fought my way and worked hard to get to where I am right now to be able to experience so many different things, as mentioned earlier in a previous question. If it wasn't me, being having that perseverance and really keep going and going, I think a lot of people would have given up or done something else really with their career ages ago. But for me, I genuinely always believe that it's always trying to give 100% with everything that you want to do. And if you're really keen on producing something, you're really keen on acting, you're really keen on something that you really love, you will just keep doing everything that you can do just to get to where you are. And right now, I mean, again, I'm still so far from where I want to go, and I will continue to keep working hard and hopefully get to the end goal, which is something that I don't want to give away yet, but we shall find out one day where it can get to. But I think at the end of the day, all of us, we just want to, I think the goal in life is not to be the best person in the or best best in the world, but being the best version of yourself in this world. So I think that's what we should all be striving for, to just be the best version of ourselves.
Exactly. Who do you want? Next, we have Gail. Gail, can you answer Mr. Edian's question, please?
Sure, that is such a great question. And actually, I'm kind of like emotional just thinking about it, because before coming here to the Philippines, I did live in New York for how many years? And trying to get to this industry was so hard kasi ako usually yung parang front act sa mga artista doon. I would host events. I would even work as an extra for different films, for different shows. I worked on YouTube as a reactor. Like there's so many things. And I had no idea where I was going, but I knew I just always wanted to entertain and to perform. And I never would have thought like in how many years that I would end up here to be in the first film of Star Magic Studios, to be here in the Philippines at this age, So I have to say, like, even though there were so many times of doubt, so many times that I was wondering, is this really the path for me, or ambisyosa lang talaga ako? Everything in your life is in preparation for your destiny. So the best thing to do is just really follow your heart as best as you can, because everything will really fall into place.
Who we have next? Mr.
Lovely
Ralph.
answer.
Thank you.
Yes, great answer. Ralph, you have the answer for Edwin's question?
Same as nung kay Gail, na parang before din po kasi, ang tagal ko na po talagang dream na makapasok po sa industry na to. Bata pa lang ako. So, sobrang tagal ko na po talaga hinihintay ito. And hindi po ako makapaniwala na nangyayari na po siya. Kasi before pa lang po kasi nung nasa ibang bansa na po ako, parang sabi ko baka wala ng chance. Kasi baka hindi na talaga para sa akin to. Pero, ayun nga, maniwala ka lang sa sarili mo and i-follow mo nga yung heart mo, sabi nga ni Gail. Kung ano talaga yung gusto mong gawin sa buhay, kung ano yung makakapagpasaya sa'yo, gawin mo lang kasi for sure hindi man ibibigay sa'yo ngayon, pero sa right time, sa perfect time talaga, and mas better yung ibibigay sa'yo.
Oh, great answer as well. Next, we have Chico. Answer Adrian, please.
Answer Adrian. How's your day? I think, wow, that word hard work is everything in my life. Ever since I was young and up until now, it's all about hard work and being a athlete and being a student athlete. I had to work day and night. I had to work extra because there's always I always believe that everyone's dispensable. So there's always gonna be the great rookie in town. There's always gonna be the best midfielder in town. There's always gonna be a new guy. So how do you be on top? It's always hard work and determination. And of course, I'd like to thank, of course, the man above. And coming in this industry was like a big leap in my life. I mean, it was 25 years, 22 years of football, and then coming in a new industry na wala talagang background yung family ko, anyone, or even my friends. It was a big leap. So knowing that I was part of the cast and with not much experience, and there was a long gap kasi before this. So there was although there was other projects, but there was a long waiting game. So in that waiting game, what did I do? Actually, it's all reading kasi bago ako sa industriya eh. So, and I want this, I love this. And gaya ng sinabi ni Gail, Richard, and Ralph, if you believe in it and you really put your heart out, it will come. And then gaya ng sinabi ni Ralph na mas malaki yung ibigay sa'yo. So, after, kasi I really go out to social media kasi for me, yeah, it's really good for a good reach. But kasi, like, parang your inner demon saying, oh, they have this or they have that, so I have to go away. So I had to study what's the root of acting and everything. So kaya parang yung narinig ko na parang, oh, you're part of this project. I was at AO, like, wow, okay. But I think nawala yung pressure and everything kasi inisip ko lang talaga it's work, and inisip ko yung workshop na kapag pupunta kayo dyan, like, focus on the goal and listen to, of course, to Direct Ted. And sobrang swerte lang kami kasi sobrang hands-on niya din. And yeah, in between those waiting games was all about hard work, and hindi kasi yan makita sa iba eh. And I hope you guys can see that na champions are built in the dark. It's not like this na parang, oh, like kasi natapos na namin. It's about what you do sa waiting game mo, sa, kasi every day, di ba, magtanong tayo, oh, ready na ako, ready ka na ba talaga? So how do you prepare na maging ready ka talaga? So it's like that for me, and I think, yeah, sobrang, I hope you guys can see that hard work can beat talent anytime, any day. I think last thing is that in life, there's 99% hard work and there's only 1% talent. And I think that's proved by Michael Jordan himself, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, all those people na nag-work hard talaga sa buhay nila. So, yeah.
Oh, I love all of your passions. I love all of your wonderful answers and all the passion stuff coming from you. And I want to hear more. So, Miss Amanda, talk about resilience and hard work according to Adrian's question.
Okay. In terms of resilience and hard work, just like Ralph and Gail, I started out being an extra as well. And I think this journey taught me a lot because I realized how I only enjoy the good parts and not the struggles. Just like everyone, I guess. But then something I learned was that, like, for example, we're going to the premiere tomorrow. So I wouldn't be able to make it to the premiere if I didn't go through the lock-in, the promo, and everything that made me cry. So I think that at the end of the day, it's worth it. But what's important is that you have to go through each step because that's what makes it more special. And this really taught me that I can't have things handed down to me. I have to do every part of it. And I guess that's something people don't see. I guess they don't believe me doing. But then it really taught me resilience and hard work because if only you knew how much breakdowns I had. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself and of my castmates as well.
Oh, and then we have Miss Andy Abaya. Talk about resilience and hard work as well, please.
So resilience and hard work, in life, nothing, if you want to achieve something, it's not achievable overnight. Like, it's not something you can achieve overnight. So you really have to work hard. You have to put your heart into it. And, pag napipilitan ka lang, the more na mas lumalayo yung achievement na yun sa'yo, you really have to love it. And although there would be times na question, like for me, I would question it na, do I still want to do this? Because I've sacrificed a lot being in this industry. Just my academics for one. And naman, if I graduated na, I'm supposed to be third year college now. I'm supposed to graduate. And I'm certain I'm going to get a job after that. But it's different being an artist, So with that sacrifice pa lang, I've always wanted to work hard. I've always wanted to keep honing my skills and talents and keep proving to everyone na I can grow and grow and grow as an artist and as a person. And that's really important because you can't, like what Amanda said, not everything's handed down to you. So you can't keep relying on people around you, or like let's say with directed, you can't keep relying on directed to tell you what you're supposed to do on set. You have to have, that's why we would have our characterizations, we would have our story cons, we would have to read our script. Yeah, we would have to do our part as artists. And dun pa lang, kung tinatamad ka na gawin yung part mo bilang artista, then you won't be able to get to where you want to be as an artist. So you really have to work hard. It can be tiring, it can be discouraging, the environment, but as long as you have that heart in what you do and everything that you do, then everything comes along.
Oh, great answer, Miss Andy. And finally, we have Kobe. Mr. Kobe, talk to us about hard work and resilience. Is Kobe around? Is this video frozen?
Lagging.
Yeah.
Oh, I
think
I think it's
back and forth.
Oh, when you read this, we'll ask him that question. But
yes,
Adrian, you have another question, right? For the cast?
Is there time? Do we have time?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you again. I'll ask my second question, and it'll be just like a one-word answer, actually. And before, I just want to say thank you, everyone, for your lovely answers. As a aspiring artist myself, I'm currently in the middle of like my Grubhub delivery, so trying to make it work. My last question for all of y'all is, in one word, how would you describe this project? Or actually, sorry. How has this project changed your life? There you go.
All right. Do you want Directed to answer that too, Adrian? You want just the
let's
cast?
start with just the cast in general, and we can start with Richard again in that same order.
In one word, do I explain or do I not get to explain?
I think in this case, just say the word.
Okay. How it changed my life. Complete for me.
Okay. Next we have Gail. One word answer.
One word. Eye-opening with a hyphen.
Okay. Ralph? What did you say, Ralph? We didn't hear you. Repeat it again. Uh-oh. We're having technical difficulties.
Hello?
There you are.
Hear you. Ito talaga. Sa akin po, dream.
Dream. Very good. All right. Next we have Amanda.
Power.
Andy?
Fulfilling.
Okay. And Chico?
I'll take same as Ralph. Dreams, like living the dream.
Dream. Great. And we don't have Kobe yet, so I think, Adrian, you can go ahead and ask your final question. And I believe this is directed towards Directed, right?
Yes, okay, thank you. Okay, we have time. Okay. Hello po, Direk. I just wanted to ask, hello. I saw the trailer and I admit I was really impressed with the scenes that I saw, especially the stories. I mean, I'm a millennial, I think. I forget. But I'm curious to see what inspired you, like with the storylines that you all have chosen for this launching project for Star Magic movies.
Okay. Salamat, Adrian. Siguro ang inspiration ko dun sa story is basically my youth. yung youth ko mismo. I always look back at my youth fondly. Ang dami kong good memories doon. Yung mga first heartbreaks ko, yung mga first dreams ko, yung first barkada ko, the experience ko yun nung youth ko. And so I got curious kung ganun din ba sila ngayon? Same din ba kami ng pinagdadaanan nitong mga Gen Zers? Gen Zers from Gen X to Gen Z. And alam mo, parang history repeats itself lang. Yun yung realization, yung takeaway ko. Yung parang pareho lang actually yung pinagdadaanan natin. And it's just so weird na pag tumanda na tayo, minsan hindi na natin sila naiintindihan. Kasi parang feeling ko may bagong bihis lang sa mundo. Meaning, like, walang social media ng panahon ko. We meet face-to-face, yung relationships face-to-face most of the time. Kasi minsan sa social media na lang. Pero yung emotions, yung feeling, it's the same. Yung pinagdadaanan, yung challenges, and yung learnings, it's the same. So yun yung inspiration ko. Tama yung sinasabi ni Amanda before, I want to bridge the generational gap na if only we get to listen to them instead of judging them, we will understand them better.
Thank you so
Maraming
much.
salamat po.
Thank
But real
you.
quick, I just noticed that we have Kobe back. Mr. Kobe, can you turn on your audio, please?
Ay
Ayan,
po,
give
sorry yung wifi
answer.
ko.
Hello. Nawala ka
You
bigla.
made it.
Welcome back. But Adrian has a question about resilience and hard work. What can you say about that?
Yes po. So I've been excited to answer this. For me, I think I kind of heard what Chico said earlier about hard work. And I feel like I got it being a student athlete din. Football player ako dati. So in everything I do, in football, I try to be the best. I want to be the best in what I do. And how do you do that? Hard work. Every day I go to training, and it's the same here sa acting po. I mean, I'm new, but I can't say that I'm the best right now. I can't say that I'm really, really good. I'm still trying to attend as much workshops as I can. I'm trying to improve every day. Even sa Tagalog ko, I can't say I'm perfect with that. But one thing I know to myself is that I really try to work hard to be the best version of myself here in this industry. And hopefully one day I will get there. So yeah.
Oh,
Yay,
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Adrian. Sorry po.
No, it's okay.
It's okay. Now, Adrian, do you want to ask Kobe that
Thank you so
one-word
much.
question? Adrian, do you want to ask Kobe about the one question?
Yes, please.
One word.
Yes po. Kobe, that question was in one word only, how has this project changed your life?
Wow. In one word, how has this project changed my life? Oh. Anong mga sagot niyo, guys? Joke lang. In one word. Wow. I'd say, well, it was definitely, it's not one word, but it was definitely worth it. Worth it. All the challenges that we went through in this movie. You know, it wasn't easy, the whole process, but in the end, I feel like doing it with all my former housemates, with this amazing director here, she directed, it was all worth it in the end. Yung being tired and everything, it's just a dream to be here, to be part of this project. And I always say I'm grateful for it. Grateful for everything that I put in here. You know.
Thank you so much. It's a long answer, but great.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sir Manny. Thank you so much, everyone. It was really an honor to have interviewed you all for your launching project with Star Magic Studios at Back in the Man directed. Ano baka ba din namang launching project dito? Char, lang. No, but really, thank you guys so much. See you guys at the next Mediacon. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Bye.
Thank you, Adrian, from San Diego Filipino Cinema again and the Film Collective. And last but not the least, the final press member that we have today is Esther Chavez, Miss Esther or Miss Boots Chavez. She's from the San Francisco Bay Area from Easterworks. And Miss Boots Chavez is also the head of the Filipino American Press Club. So welcome, Miss Boots, Miss Esther. And we have your question.
Thank you, Manny. But I'm no longer the president of the Philippine American Press Club. I was the former president. Wow. But anyway, I'd like to congratulate everyone for this movie. I'm being chosen to present Star Magic. So that's really a great accomplishment. So my question is, one of my questions is, what inspired direct Theodore Boborol to work on this film with so much passion?
Oh. I think what inspired me is seeing the hunger in these kids' eyes. Like when we announced to them that they're going to be given this project, and then we had our first script reading, comparing that to the actual script reading when we had our face-to-face script reading, sobrang laki ng difference, sobrang laki ng improvement. And then I realized these kids really want it. Hindi iba sila, may mga iba kasi akong naka-work na they're just there because they want to have fame or money and popularity. Sila they're into the craft. So yun yung nakita ko sa kanila na because they're there for the craft, for the passion in acting. Na-inspire ako because bihira akong makakita ng ganong mga newbies. I mean, hindi man bihira, but kapag nabibigyan ako ng ganong klaseng cast, na-inspire rin ako from them. So I get the energy from them. And then siguro, strategy ko rin in working with newbie actors, I really try to, as much as possible, get to know them and befriend them. Para lang I know how to hit the right buttons so in knowing them better, medyo na-attach din ako sa kanila. And so that inspired me as well.
I think you're being so open to being a mentor will also inspire the young actors. My second question is, because this is being connected, so how do the actors internalize this feeling of isolation but still being connected to the global Filipino or to the world? Because social media is, it's rampant. I mean, you can't live a minute or an hour without your cell phone, right? Or being with your laptop. So how did you internalize this feeling of isolation when you're with a group of people, of friends, and yet you feel isolated, but then again connected? So medyo yin yang, di ba?
Yeah.
Who do you wanna answer it?
Andy, maybe.
Okay, Andy.
So, how do I feel isolated and at the same time connected?
Yeah, how did you internalize it? And because that's sort of like the theme of connected, yung being in the present world, how it is right now. You don't see your friends because of the COVID and all that, and yet you feel that you know everything about even what they're eating or where they went, whatever, those things.
Well, for me, I guess even if we've been so reliant on social media, I feel like we all have to be reminded to use it responsibly pa rin. It's really, because social media plays a huge part in our lives now, especially when the pandemic started. Personally, sobrang praning po ako when I go. I get so paranoid going out, so I barely go out. But I do make an effort in connecting with my friends and connecting with my fellow housemates from PBB, even from other people I've worked with in the past. And I use social media to connect with them because I feel like in making connections, it does not technically have to be in person or face to face, though because of the schedule, because of the current situation we are in. it really, what really matters is the effort you make in order to connect with these people, in order to continue to value and sustain the friendship and relationship you have with these people. And it does not have, and there's no specific way naman in doing that. So it's important that you just have that effort to, check up on them, to message them, give them a call. Yun po.
Thank you. And maybe
Do you have any other artists, Miss Esther? Do you want any other artists to answer that question?
I think Victor
We never volunteer.
Sure.
Gail.
What's
na
your
lang?
take on that?
Gail.
Okay. Actually, for me, it wasn't really that difficult to internalize the isolation when you're in a group of people. Kasi we all have our own past experiences. For me, personally naman, I've experienced bullying. So there's that experience of like everyone else being against you, even though there's so many people around you, you feel alone. Or also that sense of, in a friend group, hindi ikaw yung favorite na friend. So hindi ikaw yung pinapansin. Ganon. But also just growing up in general as a Filipino in the United States, when everyone else is like, they think that you're strange, they think that you're an alien. That thing was so like natural to me. So I would have to say just being honest with myself and going back to my childhood was how I channeled that.
Thank you, Gail.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Esther, do you have any other question? Or you want other artists to answer?
Yeah, Richard.
Yeah, I just wanted to add because the whole idea of being connected but disconnected for me is where, I mean right now or even pre-pandemic when you're out with friends, you're all hanging out. I feel like a lot of I mean no offense to a lot of Gen Zers, but like a lot of them are usually on their phone even though they're connected with their friends. So that's something that me and my mates we would like make an effort to say that hey, if we're all hanging out together, we're going to put our phones away and not even touch it and connect in real life. Because the whole idea of connected but being disconnected is, for in my opinion, is like you're all together but you're all hanging out but yet you're disconnected because you're not interacting with each other. So I think that's kind of like the whole idea on how we try to internalize this, but because we don't really have to, because we already experience that on a day-to-day basis, in my opinion, at least for myself, on how I tackle this idea on how I'm supposed to be connected but also disconnected.
Yeah, that's great insight because I think we have to learn to forget about to forget being connected in a way through social media and be real, be talking to your friends, to your family. I go to the restaurant and I see everybody is reading their text and nobody was talking to each other. So we just really have to be cognizant of the present. But anyway, thank you. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Esther. But you know what, Miss Esther, there's one that I love, your last question here, where you said for conversation, would you rather talk or text each other? I love that question. So let's ask that to everybody, including Direct Ted. Let's begin with Direct Ted. For conversation, would you rather talk or text?
Of course, I'd rather talk face to face. The nuances are there. You understand the person better. Minsan na may misinterpret sa text, akala mo galit. So kailangan mo bang lagyan ng smiley and all those emoticons. So I really prefer face to face talking.
Yeah.
Oh, what about you, Gail?
I agree. Same thing with talking, even if on the phone, because you could hear the nuances, you could hear the sarcasm and the jokes. It makes everything more clear.
And Miss Boots also has two fantastic questions here besides that. This one I'm going to ask Ralph. Do you think you can find your love from the internet? What do you think, Ralph?
For me po, parang mahirap po eh. Kasi for me lang po, in my opinion, parang kung sa internet mo lang makikilala, parang ang hirap pong magtiwala agad. So, kailangan din po talaga mag face to face. Di ba? Para makilala niyo po yung isa't isa. Kasi syempre, malay mo yung kinakausap mo pala sa internet is poser na pala. Hindi pala siya yun. Catfish lang. So, ayun po.
You agree, Richard?
For me, you can find someone, but like what Ralph said, you got to meet up with that person and then see if there's a genuine connection in real life. Because I mean, at the end of the day, for me, connections are built in real life, in person, hindi lang through online. Through online, anything can happen. Can be a catfish, can be a bot, it can be fake, it can be a troll. You don't know what it is, diba? You got to see someone in person and have this genuine connection in real life in order to find love. So,
Wait,
yeah.
can I add something?
Yes, Kobe.
You guys think, kasi we're all PBB, right? And the internet kind of brought us together. You know, we did our auditions on Kumu and all of that, blah, blah, blah. And then, I know, we just met out of nowhere. And, I know, si Ralph and Gail, kind of, I know. Wala, just a thought.
Sabay na kami nagkakilala. In
Oo.
person na yun.
Pero the internet brought you together. If Gail didn't audition, if you didn't audition, would you guys ever meet?
If Andy didn't audition.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Okay. Thank you, internet.
Thank you, internet.
Maraming salamat, internet. But here's, okay, and Amanda, here's my question to you. And this is from Miss Esther as well. Would you register in a matching app to find your love? Like in a love app, romance app?
Personally, not my thing. I've never done anything like that, and I found that I only like people I'm always with. Something I figured out recently.
What about you, Chico? Would you do such a thing?
No. I think I'm way different from some people here because I social media for me, I'm really away with it. I think I really want to talk, especially in person, those interactions, and it's just for me. Anything can happen on the internet, but for me, it's not wrong. As long as you find balance in everything, and I think for me, I don't have balance in it because I have a little bit of it, and then that's why even my mates here, Kobe, always like, man, I can't even reach you. I'm on this messaging app more than, get to talk and say, I want to take it with Andy as well. Like as long as you have effort, and really, really thankful for the messaging apps and for this internet. Like you can email people and, talk to them, reach out to them faster than letters. But if I can get to choose, I want more personal, and I'd be away in that love app on the internet. So thank you.
What about you, Andy? Will we find Andy on Match.com or?
We better not. We better not.
No. I don't really. I want to, meet the person and get to know the person, not through social media, because it's easy to like fake to be a poster or to like fake everything in social media. And I think it's more, you make more genuine connections if it's in person or if you actually see the person. So no, you won't see me. Magpapagalitan ako ng mama ko. Then
now we know that all the cast members and directed are all want to connect with personal connection, not just internet or virtual connection. So that's great to hear. Thank you so much, Miss Esther. Those are great questions. Once again, Miss Esther is from San Francisco and with Easter Work. So thank you so much. And thanks to all the press members. By the way, it's great to know all these things about the movie from Directed and the thoughts and sentiments of the cast of Connected. Some little personal tidbits about them as well. Up next, this is really fun. Let's get to know a little bit more about the movie as we watch this short presentation of the making of Connected. Roll VTR.
Hi. Hello po. Good afternoon po.
Yay! Hi, Directed.
Hi guys. The reason why I'm calling you and the reason why we're having this story conference because they assigned me to be the director of your launching movie. All right? So good luck, guys.
When I'm with you, everything's right.
Ang title ng movie natin is Connected, and in a nutshell, it's about the Gen Z or Zoomers, basically kayo guys, who are linked through a quaint cafe, youth angst, and the desire to connect to something bigger than themselves.
Yung character ko dito si Jen, isa siyang delivery boy na naghahatid ng buko kila Yayay Waning. Pangarap niya din maging artista.
Again. Okay, pick up from your line.
My character in Connected. So her name is Finn. Isa siyang Phil Am from Queens, New York. She is an aspiring music producer.
Play Sandy in the movie Connected. I describe Sandy as someone who is strong, someone who respects her parents, but also fights for the things she believes in.
Now, I want you to read out loud enunciatingly. Kumbaga, every syllable, I want you to enunciate.
My character is Sky, and he is Sandy's parang childhood friend. He is an architect. He's very successful. He has this very interesting, very mature feels for him.
And Rocky is like this, a kuya figure of everyone. Like everyone, even if you don't know him, para makita mo siya, oh, it's Rocky, the kindest person out there. So parang ganyan.
You need to accept me for who I am. Okay, cut. Nagkamali ka ba? Hindi.
My character, Gabby, she's this geeky wallflower, a really simple person, family-oriented, and may pagkakwela siya. Pero this type of person kasi doesn't really fit in sa world na may full of trends, full of popular people. Hindi siya nag-fit in sa ganung mundo.
Gabby, transformed look. Right.
Chito he's like a jock. He's dealing with a lot of silent battles, depression, anxiety. He wants to act like this tough guy, but deep inside, he wants to learn from these problems, but doesn't really know how to.
And then you can move your
I am here on the set of Connected. The very first movie of Star Magic Studios. Excited na ba kayo? Because I am.
See 1,000 versions of goodbye.
First time na magiging lead ako. So excited, kinakabahan din kasi yun nga, dami kong lines compared to before.
Before kasi wala akong lines and dumadaan-daan lang ako dati, yung talent lang ako and extra. Pero ngayon, sobrang dami ko ng lines dito sa movie na to, kaya sobrang nakaka-pressure pero sobrang sayang experience po talaga.
Like the vibe of this movie kasi is no phones and there's a code na talk to each other
like it's the 90s, diba?
Yeah, something like that.
This is Cafe 95. Cute.
It was really fun to do kasi it's different from our generation, but we're
Your generation, not our generation. Ako naman, I'm a 90s babies kasi. 90s babies too. I'm a 90s baby kasi. Although my role here is someone that is more mature, older, but I still feel the 90s vibes in a way kahit papano. And it's nice to also bond with them during the set din kasi parang nafe-feel ko na bata pa naman ako.
It was amazing and exciting. Parang mixed emotions kasi mas iba siya kapag nandun na talaga sa set.
I'm really lucky na yung mga naka-work ko is close friends. Obviously, we have the same experience before, kaya super napaka-close kami.
Swerte din kami na yung mga veteran actors, actresses, they're really sobrang hands-on nila sa amin din. And of course, he directed, he's really kind, so patient sa amin kahit bago pa kami.
Working with Directed was so fun and so easy. Also kasi he's very generous as a director. He will take you to different emotions by even talking to you, or if kailangan ko ng certain trigger, he'll bring it out.
Tinuruan niya po talaga kami kung paano. Yun katulad po kapag umiiyak po kami. pinapaiyak niya po talaga kami. Talaga, okay, sige na, iyak mo yan. Okay, on cue. I-ready niya na po lahat ng mga camera. And ayun po, sobrang komportable lang. And marami po kaming natutunan, buong cast po.
Directed, did a really good job. He made us feel really comfortable, really safe. So I really enjoyed working with him.
When he told us na ito yung magiging debut movie namin as lead roles, as the love team, and also the first movie released by Star Magic Studios, syempre, napakalaking karangalan nun para sa akin because we get to be in a movie presented by a new production. And sobrang swerte namin kasi kami yung pinili nila Direk Lauren, nila Direk Ted, ng mga bosses para gumanap sa movie na to.
Being involved in a love triangle in this movie was interesting but challenging kasi
mas gusto mo ako ganun.
in real life, like they're really both like my older brothers na super patient and they both guide me in different ways.
And for me, my experience, it was very fun, very fun. It's something that I've always wanted to play. Like I've never wanted to be na parang the lead along with the love team partner. So it was a very fun experience. And of course, since we're all very young and jolly and joyful, we were able to bond really quickly together. So it made everything very natural sa set.
The most memorable para sa akin, yung lola ko. There was a part na we had a one-on-one conversation and it took me way back with my real grandmother who passed away. So, yeah.
It was my first kissing scene for a film. And preparations, pagka tumatawa, nakakainis ka. Toothbrushing more, mouthwash and everything. Tapos nanonood ng mga YouTube clips, ganun. Kasi alam niya, hindi ako experienced this. So, yan.
Kinausap ko naman din po siya na kung okay siya and komportable naman po kami sa isa't isa. Kaya nagawa naman po namin ng maayos.
Best moments sa taping would be our bonding because we would all bond in one room and we would do fun things like kain.
For me, it was more of a set eh. Like ako yung baliktad kasi parang sa set was where I really got to learn and experience what it was like shooting a film. I was trying to absorb what people were doing. Me kasi I'm very interested with behind the camera stuff, so I was like shadowing directed din. Sana hindi ko siya kinulitan masyado, pero like, yun, that for me was really the best learning experience throughout the whole process.
This is my first time where I ever had to cry. I've never done it in front of a camera or anything like that. Only sa workshops lang. Sobrang kinakabahan ako bago mag-take ko. You know, I'm happy with the way it turned out. Directed really helped me. The staff really helped me. Andy really helped me. That is something I won't forget because sobrang bigat yung scene. I remember like stumbling like that sa eksena.
My favorite scene naman po in the whole film, we were all having fun. It felt so natural. We were dancing, ganun. Kaya sobrang saya po nung ginawa namin yung sequence na yun because dun ko po nakita na sobrang close po namin. Even if us housemates, like we've known each other when we were inside the house ni Kuya. But then the other cast, we got closer with them and then having to do that scene with them is such a fun experience.
Anong dance mo sa eksena yun?
Abangan nyo na lang kung ano yung dance step ko. Ano yung dance step ko doon?
Connected! Para sa inyo to lahat! Para sa inyo to lahat!
Hello kapamilya! Hello everyone! I hope you can support and sana abangan niyo po ang Connected movie directed by Directed Boborol.
Please support us because we put a lot of effort and it's our first experience talaga sa movie kaya I'm sure you guys will enjoy it also.
I think ang daming familiar faces dito. And yeah, sobrang excited. We've worked so hard on this and I know you guys will love it. Salamat sa suporta. So far, I love you guys. See you guys soon.
Love, 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 love it. It makes us more excited for the film. We're so connected to connected na. So I'm loving it. Now, let's invite Directed and the cast to give their parting words and invite our viewers to watch Connected. Let's begin with Directed.
First of all, I want to thank you again, Sir Manny, the movie guy, for hosting this Mediacon. It's such an honor for us, for the cast and myself, to have you here. Thank you also lahat ng sa lahat ng global media press na nandito. We appreciate your time and your questions. And sa lahat ng mga nanonood ng Kapamilya Worldwide, 2 days na lang po, July 22, you can finally stream Connected, the movie, the first movie under Star Magic Studios. Sobrang affordable lang siya, 249 pesos or $4.99 sa I Want TFC. That's worldwide already. And meron din sa TFC IPTV Video On Demand, Sky Cable Pay-Per-View, at sa ktx.ph. So please support these idols of yours.
Thank you so much, Directed. Miss Gail?
So yes, thank you everyone for watching, for being here, the Kapamilya Global Press, and of course our TFC viewers worldwide. Thank you for being here and spending the time, even if it's late, early, or the afternoon, whatever. Thank you so much for being here, as well as supporting us. This is really the celebration movie of Star Magic for its 3 years. So yun, I hope you guys could share with your friends and your family, because this movie has so many lessons that could be learned. It's enjoyable for anyone of any age. So yes, get your tickets now.
Thank you so much, Miss Gail Banawis, who plays Finn in the film. And next we have Ralph Malibunas. Mr. Ralph.
Yes, parang nasabi na po nila lahat. Pero ayun, gusto ko po magpasalamat, Sir Manny, for having us here. And syempre sa lahat po ng TFC Global, sa lahat po ng press na nandito po, thank you so much po sa mga tanong nyo. And syempre sa mga kababayan natin na kung saan man kayong bansa, sana panoorin nyo po talaga ang Connected. And pwede po kayo bumili ng ticket sa ktx.ph, sa I Want TFC, sa TFC IPTV, at syempre dito sa Pilipinas sa Sky Cable Pay-Per-View, pwede nyo mapanood yan, at syempre yung directed Boborol. Kaya thank you so much po.
Thank you, Ralph. Once again, Ralph plays Jen in the film, and just earlier the Finn Jen Mediacon is Connected Mediacon is trending, so fantastic. And then we have Chico Alicaya, who plays Rocky. Chico.
Thank you, Sir Manny, again for hosting this, and to the press and to all the global media. Thank you so much for coming here as well. And sa lahat ng mga kapamilya worldwide, good morning and good evening sa inyong lahat. And yun, sinabi na nila din. And yeah, I hope you guys watch this. Hindi siya yung typical rom-com, because it's more of like what generation is right now, and it's more than just a movie. And yeah, and I hope you guys support us in what we're doing, and I hope you enjoy it as much as we did. So again, thank you so much also Derek Lauren and to Star Magic for this, and to also Directed. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you, Chico. And next we have Mr. Richard Juan, who plays Sky in the film. Richard.
First of all, of course, thank you so much for all our global medias for being here today with us. And syempre, maraming salamat sa mga fans natin lahat dito for making us trend on Twitter. And of course, special thanks, Manny, the movie guy, for hosting today's MediaCon. And syempre naman, TFC Global for all the help and support. Si Miss Nerissa Fernandez, Miss Pia Carrion, and syempre din, maraming salamat kay Direk Lauren, Directed, Sir Reem, mga handlers namin, Miss April, Mama Bear, Casted, Miss Jo, syempre, and the ABS-CBN PR team, syempre, si Miss Tess, tsaka si Peach, maraming salamat. And of course, guys, our premiere night is already on the 21st, which is tomorrow na pala, sa Green Hills Promenade. So I hope to see a lot of you guys there. We are super duper excited to show you guys this. And yeah, so good morning, and just in case I don't see you guys, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. A little Cuban, if you guys know where that is from.
Thank you so much, Richard. And next we have Amanda Zamora, who plays Sandy in the film. Amanda.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank you, Sir Manny, for your efforts in hosting and for being with us here today. And also everyone in the press who asked us questions. Thank you for being open to getting to know us. We're really excited, and we hope that you're as excited as us, and we hope that you support our film too. Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda. We're as excited as you. And then we have Mr. Kobe Brown, who plays Topher in the film. Mr. Kobe.
Again, salamat, Sir Manny. Galing mo mag-host po. And I want to say thank you sa Global Press for giving us your time and for asking all the questions. We hope you got to learn more about the movie and about us. And sana you guys can support it. Connected movie. I'm so excited. July 22 na. For sure, ang dami kayong matututunan. A lot of kilig. Iyakan din. So I know you guys will enjoy this one. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Kobe. We're ready to have kilig and to iyak as well. Then finally, we have Andy Abaya who plays Gabby. Miss Andy.
Okay, first of all, Sir Manny, thank you so much for being our amazing host for this morning or their afternoon, their evening. And to the whole press from around the world, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for opening yourselves to know more about Connected Movie. Of course, to the TFC and Kapamilya viewers, hello everyone! Sana nag-enjoy kayo and sana marami kayong natutunan mula sa Mediacon na ito. And I want to say congratulations to Direct Dad na bukas na. Bukas na natin mapapanood on the 21st and mapapanood na rin ng maraming kapamilya on the 22nd on Connected Movie. Of course, the whole Connected team, congrats to us. We made it. Ilang araw na lang, isang tulog na lang, dalawang tulog na lang for some para ma-share na yung story ng Connected Movie. So thank you. Direct Lauren, thank you so much for your trust and guidance. Maraming salamat.
Oh, thank you, Andy. Isang tulog na lang in the Philippines and here in the US and Canada, tatlong tulog na lang. 3 more sleeps before we see Connected. We cannot wait. And we want to thank you guys, Direct Ted and the cast, for making time, for enlightening us about the film. Thank you so much for your wonderful answers. And that's it for today, folks. Thank you sa lahat ng press for their presence and their continued support of our ABS-CBN, TFC, and Star Magic's projects. And we really hope you push our movies out there. Let us rally behind the very first ever movie of Star Magic and really support each other so that together we can shine the light on and elevate Philippine entertainment and our artists to the rest of the world. It really takes a village, guys. So let's do this together. Thank you. And thank you to our viewers, of course, who stayed with us on our Facebook pages. Be sure to watch Connected, available at what everyone said, available on I1 TFC, KTX, and TFC IPTV video on demand starting this Friday, July 22nd. And please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Star Magic Philippines. So say yeah to Connected. Saya talaga. Salamat everyone, and please stay connected. Thank you guys. Good evening, good morning, good day everyone.